Okay, come on in. So today I'm going to show you how I blinked out the top of my Cricut and added the name Crickiana. Okay, let's get into it. So first I gave her a bath because she was a little dirty and a little neglected. So I'm taking some alcohol and a little paper towel. I'm just wiping this off, getting some of that dust, dirt, and whatever debris, vinyl debris, sticker debris off of there because I did have some stickers over there previously. Then I had her cut out her own name with the decal. So whatever vinyl I'm using, I did not like it. I don't remember where I got it from, Walmart or something. I don't know, but it was a time to weed, hard to cut out. Wasn't my favorite. So I laid that on there nice and neat. Now I'm going in with my glue. I use Cling the Bling from Blinged Up. Okay, that's the glue I'm using today. You can use E6000, Loctite, Fusion Tight, whatever. Read whatever materials that is used for and will work best on. So I'm going in with the Neon SS6 neon pink rhinestone, and I'm just outlining this decal. I'm not going on top of the decal. I'm making sure I bling right on the outside. You see I'm placing that glue on the outside. And pro tip, do not put more glue down than faster than you can work. Meaning if you can't rhinestone before that glue dry, don't put that much glue down, Craftiana, because then you're going to be placing a rhinestone over dry glue and the rhinestone not going to stick. Then you just have a dry rhinestone spot, a dry glue spot, and then you have to go back over it, peel that glue up because you don't want it too bulky. Just don't do it. So we're just outlining these letters. So just get into it. I'm sorry my big head all in the way. We're going to back up. Get into it. Okay, we're getting to the final stretch of this outline, and we're just remaining in that process. Just the same thing. We want to do the outlines only, and making sure we're keeping that rhinestone nice and neat and only on the outside. We don't want it on top of the decal. That's where our clear rhinestone is going to be. And I'm going in the inside of the open letters that got like little holes and like a little space in between the vinyl and the whatever what you call it. But you know the little circle thing right there. I don't know how to explain it, but you see it, Craftiana. You see it, Craftiana. And I make sure I hit that too. Now I'm going in with my glue and I'm going inside this decal. I did let the outside perimeter pink neon color dry first before I started stuffing these clear rhinestones in because I didn't want those moving. I didn't want those shifting. So I needed that dry and sturdy. I ain't gonna lie, I did wait till the next day. You could do it like a few hours later, but give it some time to dry. So I'm going in with the clear SS16, SS12, SS6 and an SS3 rhinestone. So basically a whole bunch of random sizes, Craftiana, okay? And we're just making that do what it do and putting that as we see fit. And we want to make sure we keep this nice, neat, and trim and take up as much space as possible. That's why we're using so many sizes, because we want this nice, pretty, and neat, okay? You got that? You got that. We'll be back. Okay, we're getting to the finish line of this first letter, and this is taking a while. I mean, rhinestones take a while, so don't expect you to get this done in like an hour or so. This is heavily sped up, Craftiana, and I just want you to know you need patience to bling, okay? Because sometimes things don't work out on the first try. Sometimes rhinestones don't feel like how you planned them. And it's just a slow process in general because you're doing this one by one. And so you see, don't be like me just stuffing this in all willy-nilly and try to force it in there. Don't force nothing where it don't want to go. If it don't want to go, don't try to force it. Downsize your stone, okay? Downsize. That's why I recommend having multiple sized stones when you're doing stuff like this. And we're just continuing that process and filling in the rest of these letters. That's all you basically doing, Craftiana. After you outlined it and gave it a good outline, let that dry and just fill in with random stones. And my another pro tip, follow the shape of the letter that you're blinging. It does make a difference. Rhinestone placement is very key. You see how I'm going in the curve of that C? We want it still to be legible. We don't want it to look just crazy and willy-nilly. It needs to be legible. That's why we follow the shape of whatever we're blinging. Rhinestone placement is very important. I cannot stress that enough. So make sure you just you're going in the direction of whatever it wants to take you, okay? Don't try to go vertical. I mean, don't try to go horizontal and your lines is going vertical, because it throws your shape off. It just looks like it don't fit. But we'll be back again. Get into it. We getting to the finish line. We're almost there. We're at the end. Our last letter. We done fought all our life. We had to fight to get this done. But it wasn't that bad. So we're just making sure we finish this last letter, make sure everything is tight. And once you finish your last letter, you want to go in after you let it dry and wipe it down with some alcohol to get any wax residue off. We don't want no crumb, no scum, no glue strings. And I like to pick up my little glue strings with like a weeder tool, like one of vinyl weeder tools, just to get all those strings off, and then give it a good wipe with some alcohol to clean all that wax and have our rhinestone shine at their full potential. Okay, we need maximum shine because we put maximum effort into this. Okay, this wasn't no easy project. My back is hurting. I done leaned over and hurched and slaved over this dang Cricut, but here's how she came out. Get into it, and you can do it too. The font I use is called White Dreams, and you could get it on thefont.com. And this came out a nice, pretty, subtle pink outline with a bold interior. And here is it with the lights off, with the flash on, so you can see the true shine. Get into it, and make sure you follow me on all my socials at Brand So Crafty, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Get into it. I'll be posting more content soon.